Next! That was a weak one. Let's do that again. Next! There's a proper one. This is the Good Supply Reserve, and it's the Emergen-C. I got this because, well, to be honest, I've got the other one here as well, OGKB. I think that's all of them. I don't think they do any more. Maybe they do. Anyway, I've got the OGKB sitting here as well, unopened, but I wanted some orange. I know the dreaded orange terps are not for everyone. Some people love them. Some people really don't. Me personally, I quite like them. The alien jelly that I've got at the moment is all orangey for me. I know one patient in particular that absolutely detests the alien jelly, and obviously each to their own. Can't argue with things like that. Personal preference, blah blah blah. Me personally though, I'm finding the alien jelly to be orangey and not much else really. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? If you're into orangey and earthy, the alien jelly's good. But what's this one like? Let's find out, eh? This is from Good Supply Reserve. It's gamma irradiated, which is the most dreaded of all irradiation, if patients are to be believed. None of us seem to really like the concept of gamma irradiation because it is actually dunking the flower in a container, but it's dunking it in water that is full of radiation, whereas beta is a zap of electricity to kill microbes. But the last Good Supply Reserve I had, which is reviewed on the channel, the cherry cheesecake, was surprisingly good, if ridiculously muted, but surprisingly good for the price that it was, and looked surprisingly good under the scope. It had very little flavour, but was actually useful and was working for my particular ailments. It's been quite nice having it. For the price of it and for gamma irradiated, it absolutely wrecks the Dante's Inferno number 8 from Canada Craft. Absolutely wrecks them. So I thought I'd try the others, and because people had said this one's really orangey and I do like orange terps, I thought I'd give it a go. This is gamma irradiated, 50 quid. So it's on the cheaper side. Cultivated in Canada, produced and brought to us by the dreaded Tilray, who seem to be turning things round a little bit. It was the Parve 34 that I reviewed before, and the only one I haven't gone for is their Amnesia Haze. Its parents are Orange Push Pop and Sherbet. Orange Push Pop is indica dominant and is a cross of Triangle Kush and Orange Cookies, so we got orange all the way. Although Orange Push Pop is indica leaning, it's generally regarded as a great strain for an all day session, which says to me that it might be a bit weak. Mild effects make this an ideal strain for consumers who are new to these wonderful flowers. Orange Push Pop features creamy orange flavours with a vanilla aroma. I will look forward to that. Some consumers say this strain tastes and smells similar to a creamsicle. We don't get creamsicles over here, do we? I don't know. I don't know exactly what a creamsicle is. I mean, obviously I know what it is, but you know, I don't remember having any direct connection to creamsicles. This should be full of caryophyllene, limonene and myrcene yet again. So we've got mango, lemon, and potentially some pepperiness. Orange, vanilla, citrus are the top flavours for Orange Push Pop. Sherbet was also known as Sherbet OG. This is the other parent, or Sunset Sherbet. It's an indica dominant, another indica dominant. Good, good. We've got two indica dominants crossed here, which is good for me. And Sherbet OG, or Sunset Sherbet, was made by crossing Girl Scout cookies, which I've always loved, with pink panties, a strain I've never heard of, and what a questionable name that is. This strain exhibits powerful full body effects that are elevated by a jolt of cerebral energy, and a carefree state of mind, whatever. Sherbet has high levels, ideal choice for stress and tension, features sweet dessert-like flavour profile with notes of skunky citrus, sweet berry and candy. According to growers, Sherbet flowers into oblong fluffy nugs with rich trichome coverage and dark amber hairs throughout light and dark green foliage. This strain was originally bred by Mr. Shabinsky, who bred Sherbet intentionally to inherit the genetic lineage of its parent strain, Girl Scout cookies. So those are the two parents, and similarly, the Sherbet is citrus, sweet, tropical, myrcene, limonene and caryophyllene. So unlike the Blue Lobster, which had loads of disparate elements connecting together to make something quite amazing, this is lots of similar elements bred together to make something even more orangey, it seems. So I think that's that. I mean, Tilray have had a bad reputation in the past. When they were coming to market before, they used to do 15-gram bags, and it was one of the first flowers that ever made me ring up IPS and say, can I complain about this? Is there anything I can do? This is absolutely dreadful. IPS told me no, obviously, because that's the way that this industry works. I now know that I could easily have complained. With the amount of leaf that was in there, I should have got my money back. And I know now that I could have got my money back. But anyway, should we get this open? Oh, it's got a concave seal on it. It's all convex, concave, whatever it is. It's pushing out a little bit. It's off-gassed somewhat. It's definitely full of air. Let's see if we can get a pop out of this. Considering it's bred from push pop, it would be appropriate. No, nothing. Oh, there is an immediate smell on it. What is that smell? That's cleaning products. Not sickly cleaning products. It's not sickly limonene cleaning products, but that is the slight citrus of a cleaning product, but in a good way. These are nice big boulders, man. This is good. I mean, if I got this as my first ever prescription, I would not be unhappy with this. Although there is a massive, I'm going to leave that in there so I can show it to you all at some point later. There is a huge yellow dead leaf in this, and it does look similarly to the Parve 34. This does look somewhat old and tired, but it also doesn't look terrible. It's not sparkling that much. Let's have a look under my eye scope. Wow. Okay, so it's a lot of cheese on the outside, a hell of a lot. But as soon as you start looking slightly inside one of the buds, it's nothing but heads for days. Moisture level is surprisingly good. Wow, it's a bit spongy. It's not completely turning to dust. It's not hard and crispy. It doesn't look great, put it that way, but it's still got some life left in it. It looks like it's been, you know, it looks a little bit like it's been grown in a ditch somewhere, but I am going to be very intrigued to try this one. So yeah, this doesn't necessarily look like it's been really badly treated, like something along the lines of the Dante's Inferno, where it's crispy, dead, feels dead, looks dead, smells dead. It hasn't got any of that. It doesn't look great in terms of looking somewhat old and looking like it's been grown in a ditch. It's a bit brown, but it's covered in what looks like was fantastic life. There's a bit of smell left to it. There's a bit of, basically, if someone brought this to me as their homegrown, I would think they need to do better and they've not looked after it that well, but they've done nearly everything. They've done most things correctly. They've just, I don't know how else to describe it. It doesn't look as perfect as the Dante's Inferno did, but it also feels and seems like it's better than the Dante's Inferno, even though it technically kind of looks worse. It's a weird one. I think this is going to be better than the Dante's Inferno though, because the Dante's Inferno seemed to be trying to look perfect, but seemed empty and dead, whereas this is turning up and not looking great, but also seeming like it might be a lot of fun. There's an analogy I'm working towards there for a blind date or something that, you know, maybe not the best looker, but at the same time, oh boy, they're a lot of fun and they're a great time out. Whereas this other date that you've been on looked absolutely sensational and perfect, but that person was empty and dead inside. There's just nothing going on. Who would you rather spend, you know, 50 to 100 quid on and an entire night with? Anyway, that's the end of that. On to the next one. We've got more reviews coming up. I've got at least 7 more varieties, I think, that I need to review. But I need to get this out on the desk. I need to get the blue lobster out on the desk and get all that stuff done. So if you come back in the next video, we'll actually show you all of this bud, get it under the microscope, get it into a Purple Pro and see what the THC test results are. We'll do a taste test, all the stuff that you actually want to see and not just some git rambling on while there's no flower in the video at all. That's YouTube for you. This is the safe for work video, the part 1. I always do a part 1 which is safe for work, and then all the other videos are the ones that YouTube don't want me to do, that include all the things that you and I want to actually see, which is the contents of this tub and how it vapes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if any of this has been useful, if any of what's coming up is useful, if you're new here, hit subscribe, hit like. If you've been here for a while and you haven't got round to it yet, please hit that subscribe button. Makes a massive difference to the channel, makes a massive difference to patients I try and help out, makes a massive difference to me trying to get any kind of changes at an industry level. Not wanting to blow my own trumpet or anything, but because of this channel's stepping in and interventions, we've managed to get refunds, the highest refund anyone's ever seen in the country. We've managed to get clinics to change policy. We've managed to get clinics to treat people correctly on an individual scale. we've managed to get pharmacies to change to sending us our meds in boxes instead of in thinly padded paper bags. There's loads of stuff, and it's not me that's achieving that. It's not the channel that's achieving that. It's all of us together here on the channel that's achieving that. So if you want change, if you want to help me try and achieve change, hit that subscribe button. In the meantime though, thank you for watching, really is appreciated. And yeah, stay classy, stay medicated. I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to try some of this now. Bye!